All right, guys, what's up? Mr. Cruz here, going over algebraic expressions with you guys. This one specifically, algebraic expressions with variables. This jump be kind of hard, but I have confidence in y'all. I'm saying I believe in you. I believe in you the way that like Post Malone wakes up in the morning and believes that he's like dressed well. Why does that guy like always look like he's dressed like he's homeless? All right, let's get at it. So algebraic expressions, here we go. Y'all remember we talked about GEMDAS, or Mr. Cruz talked about GEMDAS and like why I use a G instead of a P when you guys learned PEMDAS probably like last year, a couple years ago. Reason being, I'm going to refresh your mind on this one, all right? Reason being is that because GEMDAS, there's more than just parentheses, right? The G stands for grouping because we have several different types of grouping. It could be parentheses, it could be brackets, it could be absolute value bars, big division bars, it could be square root symbols, a whole bunch of other stuff. So G stands for grouping, E stands for exponents and square roots, right? Both of those. M stands for multiplying, D stands for dividing, and those are a section together, like they're grouped together. So we do those left to right, regardless if multiplication or division comes first. You're doing it in order from left to right. Same with addition and subtraction. It doesn't matter if subtraction is first. You're doing the subtraction first if it's left to right when it comes to adding and subtracting. All right, there we go. Let's get to it. Next up. So here we have 4 times the sum of x and y minus 2. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our substitution. So x equals 4 and y equals y. All right, y equals y. What? Y equals 5. So let's go ahead and rewrite our expression here with our substitution. So x equals 4. So I'm going to do 4 plus y equals 5. 5 minus 2. All right. So I'm going to do everything inside of the parentheses first, inside of my grouping, if you will. 4 plus 5, 9. And remember that you're underlining the operation, right? Because I want to see that you underline the operation, so that lets me know what you did in the previous step before you moved on to the next step. So I can see where you went wrong if you are consistently getting questions wrong on your IXLs or whatever. So now I have 4 times 9 minus 2. Next we have multiplication, right? Done with grouping. There are no exponents or square roots. We have multiplication. No division though, but multiplication. So 4 times 9 is going to give me 36. And then 36 minus 2 is going to give me 34. Gang, gang. Mad easy, right? That was pretty simple. I love it when math is easy, right? Like you think it's going to be hard, but then it's like, it's cakewalk. All right. Next up, 3 times x squared plus 2 times y. Let's do our substitutions. X equals 3, y equals negative 3. Why they got to throw a negative in there? They be messing me up. So 3, and I'm going to put my multiplication in parentheses so that I don't get them confused. And then x is 3, but this is 3 squared, right? Don't forget about squaring that. If there's an exponent, you got to put the exponent along with it. Plus 2 times negative 3. And I always like to put my negative numbers in parentheses as well. So we don't have any groupings, but we do have an exponent. So we're going to do this first. So 3 squared, or 3 to the second power, is going to be 9. So now I have 3 times 9 plus 2 times negative 3. All right, now we're going to do multiplication left to right. So 3 times 9 is going to give me 27. So 27 plus 2 times negative 3. Now I'm doing negative 2 times negative 3 next. That's going to give me negative 6. So now I have 27. I can write this 2 different ways. I could do 27 plus negative 6. Or I could just do 27 minus 6, because that would be the same thing. So I'm going to stick to doing 27 minus 6. 27 minus 6 here, this is going to give me 21. Can you do something for me? All right, there we go. Pretty easy, right? Light work. You just think through the process and it's mad easy. Plus you got your little GEMDAS cheat sheet, so you know what you're going to be doing next. All right, next one. Negative 5 times A plus 2 times B minus 6 times C. So this time we got 3 different variables. So it's going to be a lot of operations that's going down on this one. All right. So, and again, I'm going to put my multiplications and stuff like that inside of parentheses. So a equals -6. So -5 times -6 plus, wow, that's a janky looking plus symbol. Oh gosh, I could have just erased it, but I didn't want to. Plus 2, whoa, 2 times 4 minus 6 times -2. Why did they throw so many negatives in here, yo? Be positive. All right. First up, left to right. All of this, we're doing it left to right, except, well, at least all the multiplication ones, because there's a bunch of multiplication, then there's addition and subtraction. So -5 times -6. This is going to give me negative. Oh, actually, nope, not negative. This is going to get, I messed it up. All right. I'm going to do this down here. This is going to give me a positive 30, right? Because a negative times a negative gives me a positive. So that plus 2 times 4, and that's actually going to be my next operation, minus 6 times -2. All right. Next up, I'm doing 2 times 4, and that's going to give me 8. So 30 plus 8 minus 6 times 2, or times -2. Now I'm doing 6 times -2, and that's, we could say -6, right? But this is going to give me -12. So now I'm going to do, wow, I did not need to make it that big, yo. It's not that serious. I messed that 8 up. It's supposed to be 8. So here we have minus, and I'm going to put my negative in parentheses, minus -12. Now, if y'all remember what happens when we have a subtraction and a negative symbol next to each other is that those two can't exist with each other, right? Like Krishan and Blueface, it's just drama and problems whenever they're next to each other. So those two are going to come together and make an addition sign. So we're going to do keep, change, change, or keep, change, opposite. So I'm actually going to rewrite this. I'm going to rewrite this over here, how it will appropriately be seen, right? 30 plus 8 plus 12. And then from here, we're just adding it, everything left to right. So 30 plus 8 gives me 38. Or you could literally put all of this in your calculator and then just get the answer, right? And then 38 plus 12, that's going to give me 50. And then my final answer should be 50. Bam. All right, I think we got one more to go. Ooh, some fun stuff. I love it. So here we have the square root of 5 times x plus 2 times y. I see that 5 or that x is equal to 5. So this is an instance where we have we have a grouping taking place. I'm going to put a dot here for multiplication because this radical symbol is a big radical, and that means that there's two. That just means that there's an operation taking place inside of it. And whenever we have an operation taking place inside of something else, that is going to be considered a grouping. So this is really the square root of 5 times 5. So we're going to do this inside of here first. So what is 5 times 5? 5 times 5 is 25. And that's actually going to make this one really easy to do because next step is to solve the square root. And I already know what my square root is going to be because I just multiplied those two numbers together. All right. Next, the square root of 25. Square root of 25 is 5 because that's how we got 25. So now I got 5 plus 2 times -2. Now I'm going to do multiplication next. So 2 times -2, that's going to give me -4. So what the heck was that? All right. 5 plus -4. Or if you want to be fancy, I could have written it just like 5 minus 5. Or sorry, 5 minus 4. I don't know what is up with me today, y'all. So 5 minus 4, and that answer is going to give me a 1, a positive 1 as my final answer. There you go. This is exactly what you guys are going to be doing. Just making those substitutions, following the steps for order of operations, and then being completely done. All right. Good luck with your assignments. Hit me up if you guys need any help. Peace.